There it goes. Now we're getting the dance music going.
We like to dance.
Hello and welcome back, baseball fans. I'm Vinrock.
Hey, I'm Dano. How you doing, Vinrock?
You know what? I'm doing all right. Look at I have Triple S over here, but you know what we really are doing over here? We're chasing print runs.
I'm glad to hear it. Today's the 14th of July, and I think we're going to cover some cards today in this print run guess. We're going to, in this chasing print run show from 448 to 457. You think that's good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, man. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm going to share screen. So normally what we do here on the print run show, it's not the speculate show. We are going to be talking about the player, the achievement, the card number, and then the print run. That's my duties. And then Dano, he's going to be doing what?
We're going to talk about the guesses, how close we were, and discuss the retail environment on eBay for each card.
He said retail environment, bitches. I love it. All right. The first card of the day is Justin Turner. That's card 448. Had a print run of 399. And that card for Justin Turner, I miss him. He should be a Dodger still, but that's my opinion. I'm welcome to it. I do miss him. He was a Met before he was a Dodger, and then he got back to anyway. Veteran erupts for 2 home runs, 6 RBI night at the plates.
Correct. In this case, the 399 was right in the middle of our guesses. You went with
Excellent.
238. I went with excuse me, I'm wrong. You went with 238. I went with 345.
You got it.
Closer. It's not in the middle of our guesses.
No, and you got it. Good job, man. What are we looking at on eBay?
I did get it. Yes, sir. Thank you. On eBay, this is a $5 card, so it's very common. For 399 Justin Turners, you got to go under 250 to make it exciting, in my opinion. Too many made to make it exciting.
All right, let's go to the next one. This is Masataka Yoshida. I like the name. I like the fact that he's got Yoshi in his name. This is card 449. Had a print run of 2,305. And I don't know what he's doing right there, but I hope is that the Italian FU? Like, hey, right there with that.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm getting my slowed down computer to give me what I want. Right now, it's not. So.
I know. I need a new computer too, man.
I can tell you that I am pausing, and I probably have too many things open. So let's see about that.
It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Take your time.
All right.
So this is Masataka Yoshida.
This is definitely Masataka Yoshida.
All right.
You guessed 1678. I guessed 678. So you were closer. The lowest listed items on eBay are $3 plus $1 for shipping.
Wow.
$4.50. So there are more than enough to be had at well below retail value.
You think this guy's a disappointment, or is he on a solid track to be a great baseball player?
I haven't even been following the Red Sox this year because I've been, kind of all over the place. So I know that he's performing. I know he's batting in the middle of the lineup. I know they're not disappointed with him, but I don't think he's turning the world on its head.
He's not Ellie de la Cruz, that's for sure. All right. Next one here is the call-up card.
Basha.
Yeah, this is Joe Jacques. I don't know if he's related to Jacques Cousteau, but this is card 450. Had a print run of 517, and it says here the Southpaw steps up to earn first Major League Baseball victory. What do you got for us, sir?
Well, you guessed 2,335, and I guessed 987.
Clearly
way closer.
Yeah.
He underperformed on the print run there, but when it comes to his performance on eBay, card 450 is selling for $4 plus $1 shipping, $5.89 for free shipping. So he's
common card. Yeah, regrettably, that's the way it goes sometimes. All right, let's go to the National League MVP this year. This is Ronald Acuna Jr. Card 451 had a print run of 2,150, and it says here He's the first in Major League Baseball history with 15 home runs, 30 stolen bases in first 70 games.
Hmm. This is a very familiar looking card, by the way. I'm sure that I could even find it if I had to. You guessed 1545, and I guessed 699. When I mean find it, I mean there's other years of him sliding like this that looks very familiar. On eBay, it's a $4.50, $5 card. A couple of them at auction that we don't even talk about. Here's a guy selling them for $4. Buy more than one, you get a discount. So this card is very common still. Card 451, Ronald
Already
Acuna.
30 parallels available.
I did not see any, but hold on, let
Yeah.
me double check.
Because
Let's
it's
see.
late enough that parallels should be out and about and on sale.
Sorted by highest. Hold on. Yeah, so there's a 5 of 5 for 50. There's a 1 to 49 for 18.
Wow.
But there's a 1 to 25 at auction right now, and there's another 1 to 49 at auction right now. And one of them doesn't have any bids. They both expire in 7 days, so it just happened.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Good news.
Thanks, Ben. Good questions, bud. Thank you for asking that.
All right, I'm going to let you say this guy's name because you say it way more fun than I did. This is card number 452. It's from the Cincinnati Reds. Had a print run of 908. And it says here, this dude is the first since 1893 to start with 3 scoreless starts of 5+ innings pitched. Who is that, sir?
It's Andrew Abbott.
That's our
This
guy right there.
has got a lot of cards.
Yes.
When it comes to this card, the 908, you went with 825. I went with 452. So you were eons closer. Good gab. Good job. Good guess. And on eBay, he's got parallels that are like $200 for the red, $80 for the blue, 75 for the purple. Here's a
Damn.
60 for the purple. Here's
Woo.
a 35 for the blue. So there's plenty of parallels to be had. And then from the opposite perspective, on the low end, Abbott has a couple of auction cards, and his cards for sale are at $4 plus $1 shipping. So common, a common card.
I don't think for long. I think this guy's going to do something probably amazing in the playoffs, and then people, because you know how in baseball, look, in card collecting, people always go back. That's one thing. You always got to go back and look to see. And this is going to be one of those cards I think that people go back and look for.
I think so too.
Yeah, just
This is
because I mean,
going
look at that
back.
first since 1893 to start 3 scoreless starts. I mean, come on, that's almost as old as Abner Doubleday.
Correct. Correct. It's a heck of an achievement. Correct.
Yes, it is. All right, now let's go to the next achievement because that's what Topps Now is all about, generally
Now let's
speaking.
go forward.
Either way, this is Esteury Ruiz, Ricky Henderson. Card number 453 had a print run of 942, and it says here, Esteury passes Theft King for second most stolen bases by Oakland A's player in his rookie season. And honestly, he is on pace to actually eclipse the other Oakland A's that holds that top position, and that is I don't know if Topps was listening to us now, or I know they're listening to us now, but they weren't listening to us then because they don't have the other name of that other, or do they? I don't even. It
They
doesn't
do
look like
not. This was still
No.
before they started
Yeah.
listening to our live stream.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you got there for us?
On this card, you guessed 636. I guessed 906, so I was a lot
Nice.
closer. Yeah,
Wow.
pretty cool. And on eBay, the card's
eBay.
currently a $5 card.
Wow.
Now, let's check to see if there's any parallels.
Uh-huh.
And parallel-wise, the number to 10 is a $300 card. And then we start to go down. You know, number to 49 is 80. Number to 49, here's a 70. Here's another one that's 35.50. Here's another one that's 19.99, numbered to 49. So if you want a parallel, they're not that pricey for the 49s. If you want a base card, it's still common.
Which is cool because when do you get to Ricky Henderson on a card? Topps Now, you know, it's amazing. So when you're looking at this character, Esteury Ruiz, do you even know that he's a star in his own right? Does it seem like Look, if you go to Beckett, there's a hot and cold on Beckett, and believe it or not, this guy was the 3rd player on the hot list right after Shohei Ohtani, on with the Cards. So I thought that was really remarkable. I wanted to mention that because if this dude's not on your radar, he should be.
Yeah, because I would agree. With the rule changes, it's a little bit. He's a lot more effective, whereas everybody else is a little bit more effective.
I honestly, even without the rule change, I think he would have been, stealing just as many bases. Maybe not as many, but he'd have been a base stealer for sure. He's got amazing lightning speed. Now, other people that have not been base stealers are now getting good steals. Those are the people that you should qualify and quantify. But either way, did we give a price for this? Yes, we did. Let's go to the next one. This is Emmett Sheehan, card number 454, had a print run of 1834, and that's a Dodger, Emmett Sheehan.
Yeah, Emmett Sheehan was the last card of this day. You guessed 1944. I guessed 1110. So you were a lot closer, but it was in the middle. So that's cool. Um, Sheehan's got some parallels on the high end for 400, and I was trying to notice like the least expensive parallel he's got seems to be $45 for a number to 49. So there's higher demand for his higher end stuff here. Now let's see on the lower end. Low. Sheehan's got a card for auction, and then he's got cards that are at $9. So Sheehan's almost at retail value.
$10.
Yeah, well, 9, 10, right? Yeah, the cards are $9, $10
Well,
each, right?
retail value, right, is 9.99. I
Right,
said
10
10.
bucks.
I was a
Yeah,
penny off, right? Not so.
you-
I mean, that's not so
you're
far away, right?
so he's 10%, 15% off retail then.
Fair enough.
And there's a couple of buy it best offer opportunities here, but it seems like people are expecting this guy. If I'm reading the tea leaves, they think he's the real deal.
That's awesome.
Card
I hope he is. I mean,
455.
and the Dodgers need pitching, man. I mean, Walker Bueller went down. I think Urias had finally a win the other day. He needed that for his confidence over the break, so that's good.
Without a
All right.
doubt, Dodgers need pitching, but I think they're going to make some sort of a deal and swipe them from like the Cardinals or the White Sox now.
Do you think they're going to get this guy here, our next card, number 455, that had a print run of 7,279, where he overtakes Major League Baseball homer lead with 150 career blast?
I sure hope so, but I don't think so. In this
Look at
case,
this.
you guessed 2,558, and I guessed 4,412. So I was a little
Beautiful.
closer.
A little bit.
This
Just by a
guy
little.
who needs no name because everyone knows his name is currently for sale for $4 from a guy in Canada. Four and a half, $5. Yeah, this card is way 50% of retail. Plus, there's auction items in this card for like nothing. So if
Yeah,
you want
this
this
card.
card, people, sorry,
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
if you want this card, people, you can get it on eBay for close to nothing.
With that kind of print run for Shohei Ohtani, if you're a Shohei Ohtani fan, I think this is good because you don't have to pay that much money for a Shohei Ohtani card. And,
I agree.
it's just that you got to have cards of your favorite player that aren't necessarily, the one to have or the super expensive. It's just cool to have a card that you can, you know, hey, that's Shohei Ohtani. It's a great looking card. It's part of his history, and yet at the same time, it won't break the bank. So that's a bonus.
It's what makes this hobby friendly. There's something here for everyone. And
There
if
it
you
is.
want a Shohei Ohtani card for $1, here's an opportunity. I agree.
That's right. All right, cool deal. All right, this next card is number 456. It's Samad Taylor. Had a print run of 885, and it says here this is a call-up card, and he's the second Royals player with a walk-off hit in his Major League Baseball debut. How about that? And there it
Great
is.
card.
It's got his Major League Baseball debut patch right over that white stripe on his sleeve.
Great card. I think it's
Yes.
an awesome card.
I want to
On,
know, is this card a $10 card or more?
on
It is a
eBay,
great card. It is a great card. Yes, sir.
on eBay, there's still this card can be had for $4.
Ah, what a bummer. All right.
You guessed 866. The total was
What?
885. So that remarkable, good guess. I guessed 1,300, so I wasn't even close. But that's a spectacular guess when you're like within 20. That was excellent, Vin.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All
Let's go
right,
to the
so
next
let's
one.
break this card down.
Oh,
There's $3
yeah.
and $4 cards on the low end, and on the high end, if you're looking for something special on this guy, there's an orange parallel to 5 for 300, and then there's blue parallels for 80, and it doesn't look like it drops. Hold on, and then nothing. So there are not a lot of parallels on this card. Now that's interesting discovery. The only one 49 is numbered. It's $80 for that parallel, and the same seller is selling both. Other than that, there's no parallels for sale on this card.
That's interesting.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Where
Things we
are
wouldn't
they?
know. Final card of the show.
That's it. That's Zach Remillard. Remillar. I don't know how to say that, but I'm just going to leave it at that. This card 457 had a print run of 797, and he had gone 3 for 3 with game-winning RBI in his Major League Baseball debut. And on his left shoulder, actually, on his left shoulder, just there, you can see that Major League Baseball patch.
Yes, sir.
How many Major League Baseball debuts have we had this year?
A number.
Oh man, it's
Significant number.
incredible, right? I mean, there's going to be look. The reason we bring this MLB debut patch up all the time is because why, Dano?
We believe it's going to be used in some future card for the player.
Yes, whether it's next year's cards is rookie cards, because if it's a debut card and it's a call up card, does it really qualify as a rookie card? And can't it be used next year in a 1 of 1?
Correct. This is where the hobby gets complicated because your first
Yeah.
card is not a rookie card and blah 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 blah. Blah.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough. But let me ask you a question. So if you get this, it's clearly going to be a relic, right? Of his opening of his. I mean, it's a game worn MLB debut patch. Would you like to get one of those, sir?
I sure would.
No matter who the player, no matter who it was, knowing it was used on their first day ever, like that energy is part of it. You know.
I'm sorry, I'm jaded. I probably would want it to be somebody I knew, but I appreciate what you're saying. Yes, that whole idea of being in that first game somehow through this patch is cool. I agree.
Yeah. I think I'd be okay with any patch. I mean, any player with that patch. I think that's where I'm trying to go with that. Just to be in, you know.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. So
And it's the
let's
first
cover
year
the
they've done this. And it's the first year they've done that. But anyway, it's not a top style card, but we are definitely curious as to how they're going to do this. So what's up with the print run guesses and eBay, sir?
Yes, sir. So Zach printed 797. You guessed 1321. I guessed 901. So I was a little
Nice.
closer. Didn't land in between us. The parallels, there's a 25 for 150, and then there's a 19 and 49 for 1999. So that parallel is available. When it comes to the low end, the base cards, Zach's got cards coming from Canada for $4, and then the United States versions are $7-8.
Hmm.
So, and from Canada, it's free shipping. There you go. So Canada wins on the
Canada
Zach
wins.
card for being the best deal.
You know what the best nation on earth is, sir?
The best nation on earth is the nation you're in yourself.
No.
No.
It's donation.
Ah, we like donation. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
donation. There it is.
So guess what? We got baseball.
We got it's on now, and
It's on now. I mean, when we
Yeah.
get off of this, we're going to go be able to watch baseball. We got the Padres and the Phillies, but there's one game I wanted to highlight today, and that's the Astro Angels game tonight. It seems that some guy is pitching that also hits home runs for the Angels. You know who I mean?
Sad Eyes. You're talking about Sad Eyes.
Sad Eyes is Mike Trout. I'm talking.
Oh
about
yeah, that's right.
I'm talking about the guy that pitches and hits.
Oh, you mean Mike Trout is not trying to pitch now? I thought he was trying to pitch. I thought he was trying. Be the guy now. I don't know.
You're being silly. So
I don't see. I can't help it. It's Mike Trout. I don't know.
hey,
Anyway, I'm Ben, and I will talk to you hopefully sooner than later.
we're here talking baseball. We're talking tops on demand. Watch Shohei Otani pitch tonight. Stay blessed.